What's your verdict of the World Cup?
Yeah, man. My prediction was wrong because I said France were going to win it.
Yeah, most of us did.
Yeah, I said France were going to win it. I think Argentina, they didn't deserve to win anyway, so I'm glad they didn't win it.
100%.
What would you say is the difference between a lead that you generate in Dubai versus a lead in the UK?
I'm trying not to do this, man. That's the problem. Like, I'm trying not to say that UK people are very stingy, stringent. Do you think there's only certain businesses that just will inherently work well in Britain because you can adapt it to stuff like utilities or things that they just need?
I think brick and mortar businesses will always do well in the UK, you know?
Yes, people, welcome back to another episode of the Mind Your Business podcast featuring myself, Michael.
Javen a building.
And we've been away, man. We ain't been away, but...
No, we ain't been away.
These solo podcasts, It's been a while. We shot a few that couldn't make the cut, so this is a new one, right? But a lot's been happening in the world, so we're going to get into some good stuff in this quick but impactful episode, man. But firstly, bro, how are you?
I'm good, man. Obviously, I've been moving, so moving's just a mission in itself. Ended up slicing up my hand.
Dropped yourself, bro. What's going on?
Yeah. So right now I got stitches, but we're nearly there. I think by the time the weekend's over, I'll be fully settled.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it, man. Moved a bit closer to London, so that's kind of nice. Not as far as at my sister's yesterday. It only took me 15 minutes to get home after that. Usually that's an hour drive back to my yard. So yeah, man, all good. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Got my Invisalign in. We're going to Dubai next week. It'll be good to change scenery again.
That'll be good. I'm looking forward to it, actually.
Yeah. Even though I heard it's hotter than Satan's ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we're gonna... It's more about the networking, that abundance and that, you know, the people you meet. And we did something very interesting, which was, we ran these ads.
Yeah, man. I think, and this is a little game for anybody. And we actually learnt this for something that we did for a client, which is, it's funny how when you have clients, you can learn from what you do for them. Yeah. But essentially, we had a client who, they went to Dubai and they were sorting out their visa. And they were like to us, oh, could we run ads in Dubai? But before we go out there, we want to meet people. So we was like, yeah, we'll do it. So they gave us a budget. We ran the same ads that we were running here. We just ran them over there. So now we're going to Dubai, and I was just thinking, from when I saw what they were doing and the results they got from that,
good results.
I was like, we got to do it next time we go. So boom, all we did is we just used the same ads that we got here and we just slapped them in Dubai. And so far, so good. Obviously, you've been chatting to them the most. So kind of what's the temperature been?
Dubai leads have been good, man. Like the ones that have been good. There's a few people over there that, you know, they're like not as good leads, but of the good leads, there's a good energy, man. And I always remember, I think, was it the last time we signed a client who now we work with? It was a referral client, but still, just the energy from meeting them, I think we turned them around whilst we were still in Dubai.
Right. Here's a question, yeah? This is going to get clipped, but what would you say is the difference between a lead that you generate in Dubai versus a lead in the UK?
I'm trying not to do this, man. That's the problem. Like, I'm trying not to say that UK people are very stingy, stringent, you know, just tight-fisted, just like scarcity mentality. But probably most of them are. Yeah, I think like there's a good bunch that are not, but the majority are more cautious, a lot more cautious. And Dubai, they're a bit more open-minded, positive. Yeah, that's what I say.
Even when you talk to closers, because we've been talking to a lot of salespeople, and it's something that when I went to Colombia, I met up with a lot of closers, and a lot of people, they don't like closing British leads. They always just say American leads are way better. And yeah, it's just down to the mentality, man. I think it's a mentality thing. And I think, and you mentioned the cautiousness. Yeah, man, they're just way more cautious. The British leads are way more cautious. And also, they think everything's a scam as well.
Oh, British people.
You know, British people think everything's a scam. Anything to do with money, it's a scam.
Yeah. I think I'm more believing now that I don't think it'll ever change.
No, I don't think it will.
I don't think it'll ever change. I think I was more hopeful about that before, but what's made me realise it is how British people are so in tune with politics. And I guess everybody's in tune with politics to a degree, but I mean, like when you're looking at the climate in the UK and how the politics is, even just look how it's been over the last couple of years. I think we've had the most change of prime ministers within a certain period of time.
Yeah, it's like 7 in the last 10 years.
Yeah, so it's like, they're still like debating, oh, this one's better than this, or I'm Labour, I'm this. It's like, bro, can you not see the thing's broken?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I think they're just used to just the same old hamster wheel. They're just ingrained. It's just normal for them. So I think you have to kind of really, as a business owner, navigate around it. Yeah, you got to really navigate around it.
And I think there's a guy, Jazz Rose,
yeah.
follow, and he had a selfie video. He did a video on his Instagram.
A while ago.
It was a while ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he was like, "Oh, making 100K in the UK is like making $1 million in America, because British people are so much harder to sell to." So he was like, "If you can make 100K in the UK, it's the same as making $1 million in the States."
So what do you do then? What do you tell business owners? Because
go to the States, bro,
or
try and sell to Americans,
or globally.
Yeah.
Do you think there's only certain businesses that just will inherently work well in Britain because you can adapt it to stuff like utilities or things that they just need?
I think brick and mortar businesses will always do well in the UK, Well, depending on what it is, but I think like physical locations can always do well. Trades will always do well. Tradesmen will do well in the UK.
I think trades, but brick and mortar, no. Like depends where it is.
Yeah, it depends what it is.
Because restaurants are suffering.
Restaurants are suffering. Even coffee shops. I listened to something on the radio today because my phone wasn't working in the car.
Yeah.
And yeah, like he's talking about coffee shops. The margins are mad low. Cost of the coffee beans and bare people. You see, there seems to be coffee shops on every corner, innit?
Yeah.
And the little independent ones as well.
Yeah.
But like not a lot of them make bread. So
yeah, man, it's tough in the UK. But I think I said something to. Was it my cousin? We were speaking, could have been a few months, but I think it was in Nigeria. And I was just like, one thing I've learned over the years is just like pivot faster. Like it don't like stay in the game, but pivot quicker. Like, you know what I mean?
It's funny you say that because even me, I'm thinking, what if we decided to become fractional marketing? Do fractional marketing rather than just say marketing agency.
Yeah.
Or what if we start offering like equity packages or something like that? Like rather than just saying, oh, we're a digital marketing agency or we run your ads. What if we're a fractional marketing company?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. So it's true. Sometimes you got to think about ways you can
quick, bro. Don't be loyal to the original plan. Like what is going to work?
Yeah.
What is going to work? Because I think that's the thing. I think business is always going to be like lucrative, but you do have to like really be dynamic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially in the UK. Because what you said is interesting. Like, so you said 100K here is like making $1 million over there.
That was a video that Jazz made. And I was like, I hear what you're saying. I hear what he was saying. Like, in terms of the sales, convincing them to buy, convincing British companies and British business owners to invest. Like, it is. But I don't know why it is. They call it small poppy syndrome. But I don't know why we have that here. Like, why is that such a big thing here?
What's the definition of?
I don't actually know the actual definition, so let me Google it so I don't F it up.
Small poppy syndrome.
Small poppy syndrome.
Whilst you do that, let me think on why that is.
So small poppy syndrome is.
Yeah, but it is a fact, man. They are very...
Sorry, not small poppy syndrome. Tall poppy syndrome is a cultural phenomenon where people who stand out, achieve success, or gain visibility are criticized, resented, or undermined. Like flowers that grow higher than the rest, essentially.
Okay.
So it's kind of like the crabs in the bucket mentality.
It's definitely,
Yeah.
But that's a different... You're trying to get to the root of why are they like that in the first place? Why did they... Because it's not just about... you know what? I think the answer we spoke on before, and I think it's all media. It's all media induced.
Yeah.
It's just about the media. Like when you turn on the TV and everything, there's a narrative always pushed in the UK, and I think it's worse than the US. I think it also exists in the US. I remember I was in Toronto and I was in the gym and the news was on. I was like, this is all the same shit everywhere you go in the West. But the difference in the US is that you have that, it's like that good and evil fight that's happening is still bigger when it comes to the entrepreneurship side of things, like what's possible. That's still like a big visibility. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they got so much, like you said about restaurants, family-owned restaurants in the US. I remember in LA, or Cali, like so many like restaurants. It's like, how are these are all, but they must be making bread. Do you know what I mean? They're opening all the time. Whereas here, you've got the evil part, you've got the part that's saying it's scarce, like taxes are up, this is up, inflation, blah, blah, like everything's hard, but you don't have enough of the other side.
Not enough positivity.
They kick back in the US, like they kick back, like they're like, no, we're business, like, you know, we're for the business people, do you know what I mean? So I think that's a big thing over here, to be honest with you, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the government helps either.
No.
They don't help, so it's just like...
Because they're not business, and that's what I'm saying. In the US, a lot of their people who actually run for political positions are also businessmen who have made bread, and then they go into be, let me be a mayor, let me be a this, let me do that, whatever.
That's true.
Because they're like, I've made the bread, F it, I want to fight because of the patriotism.
But they're more entrepreneurial as a country. Anyway.
100%.
So there's more business people that can actually make that jump to say, I'm going to get into politics. Whereas here, there's less business owners to then even do the jump, from a numbers perspective anyway.
But do you blame why there's less? Recently, I'm looking at it and I'm seeing even how things are moving. Like, do you blame it? Like, I wouldn't. 5 years ago, 10 years, I would say, why wouldn't you run a business? Nowadays, I'll be honest with you, not everybody should be running it, and it should never be everybody, but a lot of people shouldn't run a business. Don't even think about it. It's not for you.
Yeah, it's not for
most
everyone.
people. Yeah. Most people.
Oh yeah, it's
in here, even as a side thing.
Yeah, but then people work jobs that they hate. Like, there's a lot of people that work 9 to 5 jobs. They might make decent money, but they hate it. I'd rather make less money and do something I like than make money and do something I hate.
Yeah. I mean, that's a different argument for a different day. Still, let's get into some relevant stuff, man. The World Cup. So the World Cup ended. We did a few episodes, but we wasn't able to kind of put them out. So, what's your verdict of the World Cup?
Yeah, man. My prediction was wrong because I said France were going to win it.
Yeah, most of us did.
Yeah, I said France were going to win it. You know what? Like, I think Argentina. We got to go back to the England game. Was just nah. I think Argentina, they didn't deserve to win anyway, so I'm glad they didn't win it.
100%.
Spain. The thing is, I don't think this Spain team is as powerful as they were when they went on that mad run. There was a run where they did the Euros, World Cup Euros, and they had Torres, David Villa, Iniesta, Xavi. They're not as good as that team.
Oh, no, definitely.
Because that team was just mad. That was the tiki-taka. That was when Barca were at their height. That's probably the best football I've seen in my lifetime, like, as a football fan. That's like the most purest form of football I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen football
Brazil.
Better than Brazil. Brazil was more like individual flair.
Okay.
But as a team, like, playing the team sport of football, that Spain run from, like, I think it was 2008 to 2012, that was like the maddest run I've seen, like, in world football. Whereas Brazil was more like individual magicians. You know what I mean? Like, they're just magic.
Yeah.
So this Spain team is a bit more different. I think this Spain team is a bit more mechanical. You know, they're strong physically. They're quite strong defensively, solid. So the World Cup final was actually boring as a game.
Yeah.
But I knew that Spain were going to win. I couldn't see Argentina winning, bro, unless Messi just did a madness. So it was a good final. It was good. Like, it was a good spectacle. What did you think of the halftime show?
What halftime show? There was a halftime.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
I didn't really watch the finals. I think I tuned in like the last 30 minutes.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
I didn't watch it like that. No, I watched the last bit. I was done, bro. I was done. You see what it is with me? I wasn't even that. I was at the beginning. Remember, I was invested, and then I think as time went by, I just wasn't as invested. I was only invested in what England was doing, and when they got kicked out, I'm just like, it's gonna be dead. And I just thought, Spain will beat Argentina. It would be a dry game. So I was looking at the scores, and then I tuned in a bit late. Just said, let me just watch this.
Okay.
What was in the halftime show?
So the halftime show was Madonna.
Okay.
There was Madonna. She was on the back of a truck, and Ronaldo and Ronaldinho were driving the truck.
For real?
Yeah. They were driving the truck, and Ronaldo's just sitting there smiling. You know them Brazilian man, they're just smiling. With the veneers just...
Oh, the original Ronaldo.
Yeah, original Ronaldo.
Okay.
So Ronaldinho and Ronaldo in the car driving. Madonna's on the back, like, performing, and then Burna Boy and Shakira
they got
on the pitch.
Tune. Yeah.
He was looking like he wanted to grab a wine off her, and then
did he get a wine?
Nah. And then who came on after that? Justin Bieber. Then the crowd went quiet.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber came out. He had the guitar. He did a little love song.
Oh, is it? They did a pro big thing.
And then it was like Super Bowl, wasn't it?
Super Bowl, yeah.
I think there was one more, but I can't remember. That was the halftime show. There was also a show at the start as well. I didn't watch the show at the start. The show at the start was I Show Speed. He actually did something on the mic. I don't know. I didn't know he did music, but apparently.
Okay.
I didn't watch that, but I didn't get. I started watching like 10 minutes into the game, so I didn't see it. But yeah, so they tried to do it like a Super Bowl thing.
Wow. But was it good though?
I mean,
halftime thing.
I don't really think the halftime stuff works in football, man. Football's not like American football, innit? Like, people just want to watch football, bro. They don't want to sit there and watch that shit. Maybe to American audience, but everyone in the UK, you can see on Twitter, they were like, what is this nonsense? Blah, blah, blah. So,
okay.
But they got to make money, man. So,
Well, that's what we say about being more entrepreneurial, innit? Like over there, like they're trying to jug. At least they're jugging, you know what I mean? At least they're doing something to make money. And, you know, and they're thinking out of the box, man. But overall, do you think it was a good World Cup to watch just in terms of like a purist, like from that perspective?
I think if you love football, you didn't really enjoy this World Cup.
Why?
Because the water breaks were pointless. There were some games where it wasn't that hot that you needed a water break.
No, definitely not.
So the fact that they forced water breaks on every game is, firstly, it disrupts the players and the momentum. If you're a team that's on top and you have to stop, bro, that's
I think it helps
disruptive.
I think it helps certain teams.
It can help certain teams.
Yeah.
I think football's changed a lot since VAR. I don't like VAR, and
I was gonna say so. Yeah, I'm glad you.
I think VAR has ruined football, bro. Like I think it has ruined it. It will never be. I'll never enjoy football the same.
So the Egypt one, that was the maddest one.
That was a mad one. Yeah.
They drew it like far
from like
back.
the two phases of play. It's gone all the way back. You can't do that in football, bro. Like football's not like tennis where it hits the line, put the what's the eagle eye thing. Like it's not like that, bro. You can't do that in football. So.
You got to leave some things. Like look at the Maradona hand of God thing. There'll
be so many football moments that wouldn't be here if it wasn't for VAR.
Yeah.
It was a good World Cup, but no one can tell me that. I don't think this is even one of the top World Cups that I've seen in my lifetime, and I've only seen 2002, 1996. I was too young. I was only 1 year old. 2002, 2006, 2010. 2014.
You've seen a few, bro. You've seen a few.
2018, 2022. Yeah. The best one for me was probably 2002, even though I was the youngest. But
England.
That was the most. That's the one where Brazil. That's the one where Brazil knocked out England.
Okay.
That was the most I enjoyed the most.
Who won that one?
Brazil won that World Cup. 2010 was a sick one for me. I think that was a good one.
Who won that?
2010, Germany. I think Germany won that.
Okay.
Or was it Spain? It might have been Spain. And then Germany won. Was it Spain?
What happened in that was memorable 2010? Because that would have been like Michael Owen era. Like,
nah, Michael Owen was done. Was kind of done by then. 2010. Who was it? This Spain in 2010?
Rooney and them, man.
Nah, I know. 2006 was a good one. That's where Zidane did the mad thing. 2010 World Cup final. Yeah, it was Spain. Yeah, Spain. So that's where Iniesta scored the goal. Spain in the last minute. So what one did Germany win?
Okay. And Schweinsteiger and them man there, that and then went down.
And then 2014 is where Germany won. So I was getting my years wrong slightly, but yeah. So don't. But my favorite one. So 2002, 2010. And then what was the one that was in South Africa? That was a big one. Remember South Africa, the Venezuelans and all that. You don't remember that?
I can't remember.
So that would be my.
I don't know why, but I can't remember these World Cups. I remember watching them at the time, but I can't even remember what happened.
World Cup, South Africa.
But yeah,
that's 2010. Yeah.
I didn't enjoy the World Cup that much. Overall, I did, but I think there's moments that let it down, and I think Argentina should be ashamed of themselves. I'll just keep it a buck because I just think that cheaters never win, bro. It's like you're doing the most to try and get the win. So is it really worth it if you've got to like do dirty tricks? You got to like, do you get what I mean? Like bully the ref, like you're punching man after, like I don't know. Is it worth it? Is it that deep? Bro. And also there was a big prize pot at the end, so maybe that's why they was moving so mad.
Well, everyone's saying that the World Cup, what's his face? The World Cup
FIFA boss, the FIFA boss.
He loves Messi, innit? So he's trying to do anything he can to make sure.
And America is in America, and they love America. Like he's got a big brand over there. So
yeah, and he's playing out there now as well. So.
I think so. 2030 is in Morocco. God willing, we see that it's partly in Morocco. So maybe it's just an Africa thing, but I know it's in Morocco.
That's good.
So I think that's going to bring back the heart of the World Cup.
That'll be good. Is it just Morocco, yeah?
No, it's split between a few, but I know Morocco is one of them.
That'll be good, man.
Yeah. Just a quick one then as we wrap up, yeah? It's a real quick episode, but we got to touch on this deep topic of the LV General, the young Philly, the Michael Wards of the world. What's going on with society, bro?
The man them are hungry, bro. The man them are too hungry.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. It's deep, innit? It's actually deep. The more you think about it.
It's interesting how it's turned to like a parallel situation where you can look at both sides of the coin. So you got the young Philly in the LB, it's like, what the hell are you doing? And then you got the Michael Ward when it's like, see, you jumped too quick and you accused the man. So is there like something they could have both done to avoid? They all could have done to like what?
But the thing is,
what's the bigger question here?
Like, there's a few layers to this, man. See, the Michael Ward situation is even more mad because, like, now he's been acquitted. If you go on social media, everyone's argument is, well, just because he's been found not guilty doesn't mean he's innocent. So now it's like, okay,
you're never gonna get
damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. Because if I did do it and everyone said that I did it, you guys would be happy with the verdict. Because you would be like, oh, he's a man, he's evil, he did it.
And you can't say, and you wouldn't have said, oh, just because he's guilty doesn't mean he's guilty.
Boom. So that's
madness.
So that's why I'm like, what is a man supposed to do? Obviously, a man's supposed to not just avoid getting in that situation
how?
This is what I think, innit? I think if you're a man who has resources,
NDA,
you need to get consent to film. If you're gonna do the mad thing,
to film,
you need to film everything, bro. That's what I think.
You ain't gonna do nothing much then.
That's what I think, though. You got to film everything because.
What about voice recording?
Or audio recording?
It has to be filmed because, like, you know, the whole argument would be that even if they've consented at one point, it doesn't matter. Like if they change their mind after.
Yeah, but I think
voice recording could.
I know it's a bit out there, but I think guys just like you, rich and famous guys, they got to start filming everything, innit? Like, and they have to because if you're doing the one night stands and all that stuff, and you're outside doing that kind of behavior, bro, you got to start filming that stuff, bro. Because there's too much to lose for these man. If you're a regular guy, obviously, you know, it's not gonna happen. It could happen to you, but false accusations are a lot rare. They're quite rare. They're rare anyway. So, and I think Neymar, the reason I'm even saying this is because I saw someone and they brought up the Neymar case and I almost forgot about that. But Neymar had a case
I think I remember
many years ago. And one of the major reasons Neymar bust the case is because he had a video recorded.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
And then another thing on top of that is obviously I've done jury service, yeah?
Yeah.
And one of the biggest ways to sway the jurors is if there's video. Because my jury service was on a murder case. And it was a guy who tried to kill a police officer.
Okay.
And obviously police officers, what they have? They got the
body cam.
So they had everything on video, bro. And they had the other officers who were looking, their camera footage as well.
Yeah.
Bro, when we got back to the jury room,
quick thing.
Everyone's like, come on, man, it's a slam dunk, innit? Everything's on video. So I know it's mad. You don't want to be videoing your sexual actions, but sometimes in life, bro, you
have to do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
It's a fair point. What do you think? Voice recording. Yeah, it's a good point, man. Maybe doing the video thing. I think you gotta kind of. It's tricky, man. Yeah, I think there's a different discussion for like the rich and the famous people versus just a regular person because it's different, innit? Because, you know, I guess that's just one of the trade-offs. That's the trade-offs of success. You know?
But why are the man getting in so many of these cases, bro?
But this is the problem. Everybody does the group thing where they say demand them, innit? And we can't do that, yeah? The young Philly and LV, we've seen a bit of the evidence now as things have come up. And them man were just moving mad. Yeah, let's have it right. They were moving crazy. You're doing a bit too much. Even 19-year-old, like being with a 19-year-old, big gap. It's the R. Kelly thing, man. It's the R. Kelly thing all over again. So I think that's just, you got people who, you got some sort of fetish and you're on some next stuff here. Then you got people like the Michael Ward where, yeah, look, you just want to have fun, you're doing whatever, but you got to be more cautious. Yes, you just want to have fun. Yes, you just want to be sporadic, but nah, with great success comes great responsibility in it. So you have to act appropriately.
Yeah.
But what I do think though, I think that the black community loves to slam each other. And bring each other down, man.
Yeah.
And you have to bear that in mind when you're doing your thing.
Sometimes I think they enjoy it. Like they enjoy seeing man getting popped down, you know.
They do. I think that's and I think that's the interesting part. Like, you've got to be extra cautious when you're a black celebrity or black person of influence because your people are much more quick to scrutinize you and to bring you down.
It's true. It's the same thing. That lady, Elaine LePain, she mentioned something about how like black business owners, in an odd way, were actually held to a higher standard. Which doesn't make sense. Like, we'll give a white person the benefit of the doubt and grace if a mistake is made, whereas with black people, we're quick to bite their heads off.
Yeah.
And she was like, you can't do that. And you want to, if you're trying to support black business, you can't actually do that. You've actually got to give them even more grace. Because we're entering spaces where typically our faces aren't always there when it comes to business ownership. And she's right, she got a point, because it's true, isn't it? Even like something like a small business like people that do hair at home, and the way the girls call each other out when they're getting their hair done and someone makes a mistake or they're late or whatever. Like it is true. It is
But
true.
it's black social media, bro.
Yeah, that too.
It's the people that it's black social media, bro. Let's have it right. Like I remember, you was on the show, and we was out one time, right? We was actually at Black Business Show. I think it was in 02.
In a Birmingham? Was it
No,
Birmingham?
this was XL.
Okay.
And I remember the girl started trying to film. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah. I remember.
And I'm like, bro, these people are tapped. So this is like someone who's tapped, like.
Yeah.
So she basically, for context for everyone else, we was walking. She started asking questions about you in the show and whatever, and then she just backed out her phone and carried on the conversation. So she was trying to record and talk at the same time. No ask, no consent, nothing. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you?
Yeah.
So there's a generation and there's a big bunch of people who are very hungry for clout. Like you even mentioned with Elena Payne, she had some good points, but she killed herself not killed her literally, but she messed herself up in her points by just chasing clout, going on the spray pod, doing all this stuff, argue, like, you know?
Yeah, I don't think she needs to even be in that space because she has some good points. She could be in a different space.
100%, man.
It's true.
100%.
But before we wrap up though,
Yeah.
do you think Michael Ward can come back?
So, good question. I was talking to this about somebody, with somebody. I think that he will come back to a certain level. I think there'll be people who will always judge him. Yeah, there will always be people that judge him. But I think that certain people will stand by him and back him. Like, who is it? Like, even flipping Coca-Cola and the whole Kanye West thing. Like, do you remember when they were still happy to sponsor him for wireless and whatever?
Yeah.
I think there's some brands that have people with brains behind them and some morals and ethics.
Yeah.
So I think he will get some, like, he'll be able to have success if he's bold about it. And I was saying to someone that the whole stunt and the video with him in the church was amazing. I was amazing press, because that shows that, like, yeah, I made it. It wasn't me. I've been, you know what I mean? So I think he can in the professional world. He can. I just think that there will always be a portion of the public that will chat shit, might comment a little whatever, might hate on him, but yeah.
It's going to be hard for him to come back.
The
only reason I think, because I saw a lady talking about this and she was like, yeah, but like Conor McGregor's come back, Ronaldo's come back, Neymar's come back. She listed out all these people, yeah. She only listed like 2 black people, but she listed like 15 names of people who had this thing on them and come back. So I commented and I was like, none of them are black. And then she was like, oh, look at the caption. And then she had like 2 black people in there. But the one thing I'll say, is that most of the guys that do come back from mad cases, for example, like a Chris Brown, who had the physical where he beat down my girl.
That's different.
It's different, but the point I made is still an assault on a woman, right?
Yeah. No, not what he did. It's different that people are deluded when it comes to Chris Brown, bro. They're deluded. That's why I wouldn't even go to his concert, bro.
But I wouldn't go to his concert either.
Yeah,
but the point I want to make is that the reason like a Chris Brown or Conor McGregor can come back is because they did it also while being at probably the height of heights in their industry. Michael Ward wasn't at the height. He wasn't at an Idris Elba level yet.
No, he didn't get there.
He was literally a rising star. He wasn't a star. He was a rising star. He's got it. Let's imagine the peak is here. He's got it as he's getting towards his peak. So he got the case there. So it's harder to come back here versus
if you're there, you're there.
You're there, bro.
You're there. Your name is so big.
It's so big
that, like,
you can overcome it.
People are waiting for you to be cleared because they're like, yeah, cool.
This is my guy.
Discount, like, I can get him. Versus he's climbing, so it's just like he didn't have that much.
He's not at the same level.
It's not worth the risk for a company to even.
He's not at the same level in his industry yet, so that's why I think it's going to be a little bit harder for him. Obviously, he's cleared, isn't it?
Yeah, he's cleared, yeah.
You know, who are we to judge?
You got to be bold with it.
He's got to be bold.
Yeah, you just got to be bold. That's what I think.
I hope he can come back though. Like,
I want him to come back.
I want him to come back.
Not guilty.
Not guilty,
like,
exactly.
And it's not even just that random, not like you know them proper, what do they call it? Reasonable doubt, like just a bit of reasonable doubt type of not guilty.
It's not like an OJ Simpson not guilty. Where everyone knows he did it, innit? Like, but he just got away with it somehow.
You get me? And it's like nothing came out like what we're hearing about Philly now with the case and how he was moving. Nothing really come out like that with my man, innit?
Yeah, it's true.
So it's crazy, man. But listen, as we wrap this up, man, what are you listening to recently? What you reading?
Good. So I'm still reading the same book, so we'll go to music right now.
Okay.
music.
I ain't listening to anything new.
Larry June just dropped something called Who Coppin'.
Oh yeah.
On the 17th of July. Masego is a singer.
I know
He
Masego.
dropped something on the 17th of July as well. So I've been listening to those. And there's a British singer, her name's Amma. She used to go by the name
Louise.
Lou.
Louise, yeah, I see her. She done something with GA.
Yeah, she dropped an album last month. I listened to that. I've been listening to that as well. So 3 albums in rotation. Obviously, Nine's dropped last night, so I need to get that in the car as well.
That's my one. You just said it for me. Yeah, that's my one. Because, but I must say, yeah, music has been on the rise, especially in the UK. Like music, look, you just listed 3 albums. Rick Ross. I've heard this is like the first album he's dropped since that he feels like it's him again. It's back.
Okay.
The Nines, as you just said. Yeah, I think music is in a good place. I can't lie. That's one industry that's definitely. I don't know financially how it's translating, but I know that there's good music being put out. You know what I mean? So yeah, Nines. I just had that on in the car on the way here. Whew. Nines, man. I don't know why he retired. I know why. I think I know why he retired, but I don't think that the retirement's gonna last long. Yeah, I think it'll be like a Jay-Z type retirement where Jay-Z comes back every 5 years.
Yeah.
Does a tour every now and
really
again.
retired. Yeah. retired. Yeah.
Boom. So that's that, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we'll leave it there. We'll sign out. Until next time, make sure you subscribe, you like, you share, comment any topics you want us to cover, who you want us to get on, tag them, and comment on and download on Spotify. Is it that they need to do? What do they do?
No, give us a rating on Spotify.
Give us a rating because that helps as well. But that's me. Peace.